Today's video is on equations with brackets. So our learning goal for today is by the end of the lesson you'll be able to simplify algebraic expressions by first expanding the brackets. Okay, so if we have an equation such as the one below, so we have 3 multiplied by x plus 1 equaling 2. The way we go about that is first we have to expand the brackets and then we can just solve algebraically. So remember we use the claw, we multiply the term out the front by everything in the brackets, by each term in the brackets. So 3 times x is 3x plus 3 times 1 is 3 equals 2. And from there, we just solve algebraically. So we can use that onion method and do the inverse of the operations to get to our variable. So the inverse of adding 3 is subtracting 3. So we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. 3x plus 3 take 3 is just 3x. 2 take 3, negative 1. Now I have to get rid of that 3. The inverse of multiplying by 3 is dividing by 3. So x equals negative 1/3. And you can leave it in the fraction form there, or if you prefer, you can turn it into the decimal. Reoccurring, just round that. It's up to you. Either of those is correct. Okay, so some worked examples here. For our first one, we've got 2 multiplied by 3x take 4 equals 11. Again, we're going to expand that bracket by multiplying the number out the front, or the term out the front, by all the terms in the brackets. So 2 times 3x, 2 times 3 is 6, so we've got 6x. Take 2 times 4 is 8 equals 11. And then just work our way through doing the inverse. So the inverse of subtract 8 is plus 8. So 6x take 8 plus 8 is just 6x plus 0, so 6x. 11 plus 8 is 19. That's correct. Okay, so then we have to get rid of the 6. So we're going to divide both sides by 6 because that's the inverse of multiplying by 6. So x equals 19 divided by 6. And I'm just going to leave that one as a fraction there. Again, you could substitute that answer back in to your equation and check that you're correct. Obviously, you need a calculator to do that though. Okay, for B, we've got 2x plus 3 equals, 2x plus 3 not equals, subtract 4x equals 8. So first step, use the claw to expand those brackets. 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 3 is 6, take 4x equals 8. So I'm going to collect like terms there. So I've got 2x take 4x plus 6 equals 8. 2x take 4x is negative 2x plus 6 equals 8. So the inverse then of plus 6 is take 6. So negative 2x equals 8 take 6 is 2. And then inverse, we've got to divide both sides by negative 2, actually, because it's a negative 2. So negative 2x divided by negative 2, and negative divided by a negative is a positive, so it's just x. And 2 divided by negative 2, so a positive divided by a negative is going to give us another negative. So 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. So x is equal to negative 1. And you could substitute that back into your original equation if you wanted to check that you were correct. And our last one here, we've got 2 sets of brackets. So 3 times 2x plus 4 on our left-hand side is equal to our right-hand side. Oops, just rub that out. And on our right-hand side, we've got 8 multiplied by x plus 1. My x is getting a bit spaced out there. So we're going to expand both sets of brackets by multiplying the number outside the brackets by all the terms inside. So 3 times 2x, well 3 times 2 would leave us 6x, plus 3 times 4 is 12, equals on this side 8 times x is 8x, and 8 times 1 is 8. So now we've got variables on both sides of the equation, and we learnt last time that we don't like doing that. We're going to get rid of the variable on one side. So we're going to subtract the 6x. As I said, subtracting the 8x will give you a correct answer as well. I just prefer to subtract the 6x so that I'm dealing with positive numbers. So 12 equals 8x, take 6x is 2x plus 8. So then we can just solve algebraically using equivalent equations, getting simpler and simpler. So the inverse of plus 8 is take 8. So we're going to subtract 8 from both sides. So 2x plus 8 take 8 is just 2x, and 12 take 8 is just 4. And then we have to get rid of the 2, and the inverse of multiplying by 2 is dividing by 2. So we're going to divide both sides by 2. So 2x divided by 2 is 1x, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So x equals 2 in this circumstance. And that's the end of this video. As usual, come and see me in class if you need any help. Hopefully I didn't go over that too quickly for you. If I did, just rewatch it a couple times, and hopefully it's pretty clear to you.